Mic check, mic check, mic check. Oh shit, I just noticed this is on the wrong screen, bro. Poor baby soul. Why didn't it look familiar, bro? What's up? Or this was yesterday's trade. This was yesterday's trade. Wait, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? I don't remember. I think it was yesterday. Oh yeah, it is yesterday's trade. That's selling US 30 that I had planned out yesterday. You in a trade? Yes, I am. I'm in the trades from yesterday. So this was the trade I took on live yesterday. I don't know if he was in here still, but this is a trade I took on live yesterday. Before I got off live, I said I was waiting for these sales. So these happened during New York session, so I took these as well. And same here. We're gonna look for new setups for today though. But even though I'm in those trades from yesterday, because those yesterday's trades, I'm open to take new setup. You good, Marcus? Thank you for the lights, gang. Welcome to the stream. I luckily said to do this before I got online, but I felt like I was running late to the live. So I just got out the shower though, so. Right now, I'm looking for a scaling on UJ. I'm looking for a scaling either down here or right here. I'm looking for a trend continuation on UJ at the break of this high up here. Same trade I did from yesterday. For break and read continuation, I already got in down here, but yeah, we're gonna get in right over here. And if this trade idea fails, we're gonna wait till we pull back down here to get in. And this level right here fail. As far as UJ. As far as gold, look, this is the same trade from yesterday, just going really slow. So I can't really execute this again because it's already started. Same thing with AU. Well, with AU, you can look at look at the break resistance below this area. We already have a break, so we have a retest, and then we wait for 1 hour closure back below this area to take some more sell. So let's see for AU scaling, we can look to scaling below here. Let's go to the higher time frame to see our another target. What should be down here? Yo, the music's too loud. Let me know. What about NQ? I got you right now. Let me know if the music's too loud though. Let's look at US 30. The US 30 trade I had planned out back here at this breaking below this low ended up being a fucking bleeder. I didn't take this though, but this setup was so fire. Um, oh, Euro JPY. I was looking at sales in this area. We quite didn't get there yet. This area did end up play out right over here with this break retest continuation. Now we get a deeper treatment to this area. But I'm not really interested in taking this again, so we're gonna clear that. Looking at 100. We can do our whole NASDAQ 100 chart all over again. We're still in the bullish push on the daily time frame, but we are in a deeper retracement. Baby, what you got to make me fall in love, and I don't know what it is. Galactic Holic. Why that name look familiar? You was here before? Talking about love. I just eat it love. Something about your love and pain. I eat it. Yeah, I've been getting me. All right, look at NAS 100. NAS 100 overall bullish on a daily time frame, making a new high. Look on the 4-hour time frame. Our 4-hour time frame is now bearish. Reason why I'm saying we're bearish is because we just took out these higher lows back over here after we made this new high, so now we're going bearish. Look at our 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame is bearish as well. Again, took out the same lows down here. So now we already having a break. We could look for a pullback into this area down here for a retest. Because our 4-hour and our 1-hour are both bearish at this time. So I would rather take sells than buys. Either that, we have a break and retest at this area that already happened back over here. So now our next potential opportunity will be below this area. Then our good look to target this area right here. So we can look at sell at this area. And if we don't get sell at this area, we can sell below this area and then look to target this area right here. So for US 30, these are the two, not US 30, and that's one of these are the two sell areas. But ideally, these are getting in late. The break and retest that should have been taken, what should have been this trade right here. With this break and retest right over here, go to the 5-minute time frame, look at that retest. Looking at this retest right over here, you will see, yeah, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Entry would have been at the break of this low right over here. Stop loss could have been above that 1-hour candle, which would have been about right here, above these bodies. And this would have been the trade. Well, this would have been my trade if I took this. But because you already missed this opportunity and it already went, you just gotta settle for what's going on now. And now we having a new break of these lows right here on the 1-hour time frame. Break of these lows. We get a 1-hour closure and have this same kind of movement that happened right over here happen right here again. Then you can look and take this trade again to then look to target the bottom of this range. So far, I'm gonna keep these three up here. I don't like US 30 no more, so we're gonna take US 30 off. My like top pairs for the night. Let's look at Euro JPY. Euro JPY overall bullish, but inside the daily retracement. 4-hour time frame is bearish because we took out these lows back over here. Now we have a lower low and do lower high. 1-hour time frame is going bearish as price is taking out this low right over here, breaking out of this consolidation. We can look to take some sales at this break and retest over here. This is the top and bottom of this 1-hour range. And clean candle to filter the left-hand side to clean candle to filter the left-hand side to trade into all of this imbalance right over here. This is really clean to take some sales below this area. I do like this a lot. What you think about SDD USD? I got you right. I got you right now. I'm gonna get to it. So 4 hours bearish. We are in a deep retracement. Looking at the 4-hour fib level, we are potentially rejecting off of a 0.50 or 0.618 of this fib. So I like this rejection off of this area. Then you can look trade inside, trade to the bottom of this range right over here. Or you can look at this range right over here. I don't really care about that range, though. I'm not gonna lie. So because I don't care about it, I'm gonna do that for sure. But I do like this. Nasdaq 100 or today, I'm not open to trading Nasdaq 100 though. Just because the drop was so aggressive, I need a steeper retracement than this. But this could play out. This could play out as well. But again, I would want a steeper retracement than this. I want to see like a deep retracement than a continuation. Just because selling right now is just too late on the overall start of the push, I think. Too late for me at least when I see better opportunities. This if I didn't see any better opportunities, then I would take this, but I see better opportunities on other pairs. Let's look at GBP AUD, daily time frame, overall bearish, making a new lower low, lower high, lower low. Now we're in a daily retracement phase. Looking at a fall time frame, our fall time frame is bullish. We took out this high over here, created some equal highs. We don't go bearish until we close back below this low. So ideally, I don't want to take sells until we close below this low. 4 hour is now bullish. Looking at the 1 hour time frame, we are bearish here on the 1 hour time frame. We go bullish above this area right over here. But I really wouldn't even buy above here. Just because we have a level set right above it, I would really wait for me to take these highs up here. And because that's so far away from current price, I don't want to trade that at all. Looking at GBP USD, daily time frame overall aggressively bearish. This break and retest over here end up selling off. So this was a good momentum, like my break and retest be playing out. Daily overall bearish, making a new low right over here. Going on 4 hour time frame, 4 hour making new lows and new highs right over here as well. I mean new lows and new lower highs. Look at our 1 hour time frame, we're bearish still. We're in between this previous lower high, this previous low, and this current low. As far as GU, you can look take a break and retest sales below here. If you take these break and retest sales below here, you can look to target this level of support down here. And below this level of support up here, you can look to target this level down here. So I do like this, but I'm not gonna trade it though. This does look clean. I'm gonna put it right under EJ. GA, don't want to trade that. GBPCHF. Let's go to 4 hour real quick. So this just looks just like GA, so I don't want to trade this at all either. NZDUSD. Somebody said NZDUSD, so here we go. Let me check the YouTube chat real quick. I feel like my music's mad loud, bro. Looking at NZDUSD. Start off on a daily time frame. Overall bearish, making a new low, as you can see right over here. Looking at a 4 hour time frame, we're bearish as well. Price took out these higher lows right over here, going bearish. Let's go on a 1 hour time frame. Looking at a 1 hour time frame. This is our current lower high. This is our previous low. This is our current low, where price is actually at right now. So as far as buyers on a 1 hour time frame, it wouldn't be valid until price breaks above this level. As far as break retest, we broke this level right over here. We gotta wait for a pullback retest into this area to sell. And based off of this current low, it hasn't created a pivot point yet, so I wouldn't trade off of that at all. You can delete this and look left for our next target. Again, this was the level we can trade off of. We haven't a break, no retest yet, so we can wait for a retest here. Either that, or we can look more left and then look to target this area down here. Okay, so we already tapping into the target that would be off of this trade right here. So if we can close below this level, we can take some break and retest down here. Then look left again for another target. So I want to say we can look about right here for a target. Yeah. I wouldn't trade this though, just because I see better opportunities on other pairs. Euro USD. Start off on the daily time frame. Let's create the chart. Overall bearish, we made price failed to make a new high, and then we took these low down here on the daily time frame. So now we're going bearish. Going on the 4 hour time frame, we're bearish as well. Check out these higher lows right over here. All of these areas. Looking on the 1 hour time frame, we're still bearish. So they're bearish on daily 4 hour and 1 hour. So I daily want to sell. I don't want to buy it all. This is our previous lower low. This was our current lower high above here. I joined from your post. Oh, joined from your post was good. It was good, bro. This was our current low. This is the current range. So based off the 4 hour, 1 hour being bearish, I want to sell if we break out this range to the downside below here. Very simple. And then we could just look left for a potential target. And we can look to target these lows down here. But I'm not looking to take that either. because I see better opportunities elsewhere. So far, my better opportunities are on EJ. I like EJ, so we're gonna put it to the top. AU for scaling, I like AU, and that's it. So far today, what I'm looking for is EJ for these cells, AU for these cells down here, and for scaling on both of these positions, and that's it really. EJ, AU, and GJ. GJ bothered at this level. I'm here, yeah, oh, 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 oh. Can feel it, oh, oh, oh. Love with you. I'm so into you. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm so into you. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm so into you. On my phone. Put the bed on fire. Let it burn, let it burn, let it burn, let it burn to your brain. My feet cold. Put some socks on there. My feet cold as fuck. Okay. It's set the bed off. Good kitty, go break down, go already did go, bro. Catch up, nigga. Why you answer my FaceTime? Fuck, nigga. Go break retest sales off of this lower high. I mean this lower previous low. But it already started, so it's too late to get in. To me. Want to get in on a 5-minute time frame? Well, not a 5 minute, let's look at 15-minute. All right, if you want to get to on a 15-minute time frame, you can use this level right over here. For this break and retest, on this retest, you have a higher high, higher low, higher high. That took out these lower highs to the left hand side. Started to make a new structure. Now we're coming back to close below this area. You could take some sales right here. Stop loss above this high and look to trade this range. But I'm not getting in again. I'm already in. This was from yesterday. Can't do. This is what can't do. Money made, move. Type of bitches be on sale in my bedroom. You in sales, right? Don't tell me you in buy, my boy. So I kick it out. W off. I like rich. Hey, why you answer my FaceTime though, bro? About the better than my wrist. I've been thinking about it. It's like gas and lighting. Hey, fentanyl was good, gang. Was good, Fetty. Eight in the morning. Something like all these drugs. Give a fuck. Give a fuck. Can't do money room. Like what this should be on shade room in my bedroom. BD out, add it out before I take it out. What y'all looking at for in the chat tonight, bro? What y'all looking at in the TikTok chat? What y'all trying to trade? I got a pair y'all want me to break down or something like that? Just let me know. Any questions, comments, concerns? Talk to me, man. Talk to me. I'm bored as fuck. No sales? Are you in sales at 32890? At 3289.77? What's good? What's good? Chris, did you get them US 30 sales, bro? You got it in the 8977. You still holding UJ? Yeah, I'm holding a small runner. Oh, so you just got in, Kitty. I'm holding a small runner on UJ. My stop loss is in profit, but below this low. 1 hour candle. That's my new stop loss. It's a little small runner. I'm out 90% of my position though. It's just like a little 10% of lot size runner. Did you get the US 30 sales we looking at the other day, bro? Them just money. I'm looking at I didn't get these US 30 sales. You gave you a little fake out right over here too, then came back inside the range with a 5-minute structure shift. As the 5-minute came to take out these lows right over here, this would have been a perfect entry. Almost perfect. Stops above these highs up here. This trade was fucking money. A 1 of 7. Almost a 1 of 8. This shit making my hand tired. I ain't gonna lie. Lately, I need to get a third monitor. When I had one monitor, I always thought all I need is one more. Then next thing you know, I get two monitors, and now I'm like, I need one more. And I feel like once I get three, I'm gonna be like, I need one more. I was sleeping at that time. No, yeah, I wasn't on the charts either, but themselves was fucking money. I'm using my face cam on the TikTok live instead of YouTube live because it's easier to get engagement in TikTok live, and it won't let me stream without my face cam on YouTube studio on TikTok studio. So I had another webcam where I could use two webcams, one on YouTube and one on TikTok. But nigga, I don't know what I did with that motherfucker. We got 10 minutes left, 9 minutes left inside this hourly candle close. So what the hourly candle do for us? All I want is you and you and you. It's dangerous. It's good, Matt. Thank you for the follow, bro. Well, I look, he thought you'd already following me though. Not gonna lie. True chief is dangerous. They tell me the truth is dangerous. Where the fuck did my rubber band? I had a rubber band, but I don't know what I did with it. How much people you got on TikTok live right now? Like 4, 5, 6. Yesterday I went crazy. Yesterday I had like 30. I got 30 new followers yesterday. Go cashing. Oh. That shit didn't even move. That shit moved 10 pips. I'm gonna go cashing. Them scalpers, boy, they see 10 pips and be like, that shit dumping. Running through the opening door. I think I want to wait for New York. What you looking at though? Gold? I think it's too late to trade gold for me. I feel like the move already started up here. You could, like I said earlier, you could have some sort of this 50 off the 15-minute level. But I really don't trust the 15-minute level. I'm not gonna lie. The next gold play I would take will be below this area. US 30 cooked. Like it's already gone. It's too late to get in US 30 as well. Same thing with NAS 100. Like it's just gone. Too late to get in NAS. I wouldn't buy because that's kind of trend as fuck, and I wouldn't sell down here either without a significant retracement first. I didn't look at GJ yet. I forgot. This is what I skipped. I know I skipped some shit. Daily time frame overall bullish making new highs. Look at our 4 time frame overall bullish making new highs. We just made a new high above this high over here. 1 hour time frame. It's overall bullish as well. We're just in a retracement phase of a bullish time frame. We broke above these highs over here. Never got a retest, so we could be pulling back into this area right over here. We could take some buys that we retest this level for a check continuation. This retest level also lines up with a fib level retracement, which is an added confluence off of this 0.50 area, relatively close to the 0.50 area. So break retest above this area, at this area could play out. If we don't get an entry down there, we can just wait for price to re-break these highs and get an entry up here for a check continuation. Fuck, bro. Bro, holy fuck. And then looking left above this area, you can look to target these highs right over here for this bonds. As far as sells, I wouldn't sell until the 4 hour goes bearish. It doesn't happen until price come down here and take these lows. And then you can look to target these lows down here for sells. We're gonna place. There we go. I like this idea. And no shit, was that you that came in the chat yesterday talking about you took the trade with me, bro? Was that you from yesterday? Or was somebody else? Somebody else came in the chat and said they was taking my UJ setup. I wonder if they still held as long, or did they close that? Chop, go chop. Nah, yeah, go definitely chop it. I'm looking at the 1 hour close right over here at 4 a.m. We did get a 1 hour candle closure below or Euro JPY with a bearish engulfing. Oh, that's a good closure. Look at the 5 minute time frame. 5 minute is taking out these lows as well. You could take some sells right here. Stop loss above these highs, about 30 pips. And then you look to target the bottom of this range down here. Should I take this? Let's look at EJ. Let's look at EJ. Or should I wait for this out? Or should I wait for this 4 hour close? No, I'm taking this. I'm taking this. We're gonna set a sell stop. You're gonna go 40 pip stop loss. I wanted to be above. You can go 45. I wanted to be above that high up there. So we're gonna go 45 pips without loss. Sell at the break of these previous hourly lows. After this 1 hour gave us a bearish engulfing that was also lined up with a 5-minute market structure shift trading below this low right over here. All of that aligns. So if this 1 hour candlestick can flip bearish and break the previous 1 hour low, I would want to take this sell. Euro, what is it? Euro JPY, right? Euro JPY, pending, sell, entry, copy, paste. Stop loss, copy, paste. Dude, I should try to use 10 lots, bro. Who the fuck they think I am? Why that shit was auto set at 10 lots, bro? What the fuck? Guys think I'm rich. So let's annotate on this chart. Sell, stop, lot. Let's record. All right, I got a pending order as a sell stop on Euro JPY. I'm looking at sells below this level right over here. We did get a 1 hour closure below this 1 hour range. I'm just simply waiting for our next 1 hour candle to flip and break its own low to give me some continuation sells on its overall directional buyers being bearish. Our 1 hour is clearly going bearish below this level as we having a slowdown after an impulse up for a potential reversal. Also, our 4 hour time frame is at a significant fib level retracement with a 4 hour previous bearish engulfing at this candlestick right over here. So I do have a sell stop. Let's see if we get triggered and see how the trade plays out. Probably gonna stay here till about 4:30, 5 o'clock maybe, and then I'm gonna get off. Yeah, I'm gonna stay until about 4:30, then I'm gonna get off. I'm gonna try to do 5 o'clock, depending on where this trade is at. I might do 5 o'clock, but really might get up out of there at 4:30. I'm hungry as fuck, bro. Hey, KD, you wanna hop on a Discord call? Or what? I'm bored as fuck. Let me call this nigga, bro. Nah, he probably playing Warzone. I don't got time for this nigga, bro. I don't got time for his ass. I ain't lying. For this nigga named Matt. If anybody new in the chat and TikTok or YouTube chat, bro, let me know what y'all trade and how y'all trade. Y'all trade for value gap, y'all trade support and resistance, y'all trade supply and demand. How long you been trading and where you learn from? I'm just curious. I feel like everybody on TikTok trade ICT, bro. Like actually. And I'm the biggest ICT hater you ever fucking meet. Fuck ICT, bro. Fuck fair value gap. Fuck your weak ass gaps, nigga. Now, let me chill before I lose this trade, bro. I keep talking shit about fair value gaps, and I'm next thing you know I'm gonna be getting cooked. Holy fuck, it takes so long to do this to my hair, bro. Jesus Christ. Laughing, joking, don't even nothing funny. Why is niggas really up at 4 a.m. though? Why is people actually posting stories at 4 a.m. on Instagram? Like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? It's 4 a.m., bro. Nobody's up. Only real niggas up right now. Hello? Yeah? What time? All right. Let me record the second part of this video. As you can see, we just got triggered in on a not Euro USD. Fuck. I'm starting over. 3, 2, 1. As you can see, we just got triggered on this 0 JPY sell. Ideally, our 1 hour is now going bearish below this level after we had a 1 hour closure. With that 1 hour bearish engulfing. Also, our 4 hour is bearish as well. If you zoom in and look at this previous 4 hour candle, we did bearish engulf in the previous 4 hour candle. And we're also rejecting off of a 4 hour fib level retracement. So I'm anticipating that price could continue to drive down and make some new lows, or we create some equal lows down here, at least in this 4 hour time frame. But we just got triggered on the position. Let's see how the trade plays out. If you see any video that I post on TikTok, like a trade breakdown in 60 seconds, I took all of those trades on live stream. So whenever I post those videos, if you're in a live stream, you get to see it before it get posted, because I take those videos from the live stream and make it into a 60-second short. Holy fuck, my arm is getting tired, bro. All that fake shit. Hey, yo, on Saturday, today Friday, ain't it? Oh, we got NFP today? I didn't even check. I don't never check the news. This luxury be trading London session. You don't got to worry about news. Also got some unemployment rates. Okay, we do got some major news right over here. What I'm finna say though? Oh yeah, today Friday. Today I will be picking somebody, a random person from my Discord community, to do a one-on-one coaching call with me for completely free. My Discord community is free as well. So if anybody on TikTok want to join my Discord community and be eligible to get picked at random for a one-on-one coaching call with me that will happen on a Saturday, then join the Discord. I'm picking one person a week, so every week is gonna be somebody different. So even if you don't get picked this week, you have the option to get picked for next week. Oh, this is my shit, man. But this is my Discord light. We got a general chat room where everybody decides to talk. Oh, also on my Discord, if I take a trade off stream that I didn't go live before I took that trade, then I will tell you in the Discord. Like, I'm in this trade, I'm about to go live, I'm not live yet, woo, woo. But I took this trade. So I would update that in the Discord. That happens in the Discord. Also, if you got trade ideas that you want me to review, or trade ideas you just want to showcase, or shit that you took, you can send them in the Discord as well. We got some psychology tips, some risk management, some strategy talk, some homework submissions for my YouTube videos. I give homework. And so you got some homework submissions, some questions and answers, stuff like that. Beginner friendly, intermediate, or advanced. It doesn't matter. If you got questions, I will gladly answer them with full transparency. But yeah, this is my Discord little link. If you want to join, just send me a message on TikTok and I will shoot you the link. It's free. So what's the worst that can happen? If you don't join the Discord, I don't give a fuck, because again, it's still free. So I don't lose nothing. So I don't really care. Breaking my heart, baby. You make a mess of me. Problematic. Put your body fit like a bad habit. Bad habit, time breaking with you. Yeah, I know I can do it on my own, cause I want that beautiful black magic, and it takes two. Problematic. Problem is, when I'm with you, I'm a matter. And I need some relief. My skin is on cheap. Can't see the forest through the. I'm in GU Scout from 1.32010. GU 1 point. Oh, you need cells? Yeah, I like these cells below this area. That's what I was looking at. Cells below here. 1.32. So you got it up here off this bearish engulfing. Yeah, I like GU cells overall. You make a mess of me. I'm hungry, bro. Fuck. Y'all want some ASMR of me eating a bowl of cereal? Do y'all want that or what? Because you about to get it. Justin, follow the live prayer. Thanks, Justin. Welcome to the stream. I appreciate the follow, gang. Tell me a little bit about yourself, bro. How long you been trading? And they say time is. What you waiting for? I want to know those comments already. What the fuck am I saying? Pretty told me ugly lessons. Pretty had me giving more than I was getting. Pretty won't come with something, then I get it. They tell my friends how much I do for you. You never do the same for me. Came to be, and it contradicted everything you claim to be. I took you to the club and you hugged on somebody and I know them type of hug. Shame center I do the women when I know I used to fuck. And I know they what they nigga, but they never brought it up. I'm down these days. Down to do it better, shit. You know I done enough. You should lay it down and talk about it when you go. She don't wanna go to sleep, she angry. At least she would noticing he ain't me. Hey Katie, are you still in the gold cells? Or did you get out like a bitch? I'm finna get out this AU position though. This bitch going slow as fuck right here. I'm closing 4 right here. Fuck this shit. This shit going slow as fuck. Like, it been off the same area for hella long, bro. I was just struggling so much to break this area for mad fucking long. It been here for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Like, over 12 hours, bro. Like, it's no way. It's taking so long to break this area, bro. I'm gonna get out this straight right over here. Let me close that runner, bro. I know that you did not forget. So don't go to sleep. So like at least with this UJ runner, this runner actually moved and it didn't like stall too much. Nigga, that AU was just stalling hella long right here. This is just like it's still moving. Like even though it's a retracement right over here, it's still moving though. Like instead of this, like it's just not moving at all. Just barcodes. For the new people in the TikTok chat, I go live every day during learning session. Drop a follow if you want to see me live trade. Every video that you see me post on TikTok, it is a live trade example of a trade that I actually took on that live that same exact day. I also live trade on YouTube. So if you miss a live stream on TikTok and you want to rewatch the VOD, like to see what you missed or just like for educational purposes, you can just simply go on youtube.com, go to my channel right over here where it's Tradeaholic FX, and then you will see every live that I ever take, that I ever do. You don't trade on New York? No, I don't trade New York session. So that way, if you see the VOD, like so, if you missed the actual live stream, the replay of it will be here under the live category on YouTube. I also have a free Discord community. So if you're interested in joining my free Discord community, where I send my announcements on when I'm actually going live, like okay, guys, I'm live. Whenever I take a trade before going on stream, like before actually going live, I will tell the Discord as well, like, hey, I'm about to go live right now. I'm busy right now, or I'm eating, or I'm about to shower, but I'm in this trade right now, just to give you a heads up before I actually go live. Things like that. They have a general chat room where traders decide to share their ideas or whatever they want to talk about. I don't really care what to talk about in the general chat room. They have an introduction stat to introduce yourself, like what you trade, what you stuff like that. We have some trading psychology tips, some risk management tips, some strategy talks, some homework submissions, questions and answers. Trading means for entertainment. Member profit. So you want to take, if you take one of my trades and you want to showcase what you made off of my trade, whatever it can be, or even your own trade, just send them a member profit, things like that. Also, on Fridays, I will be picking one random person from my Discord community to do a one-on-one coaching call with me for free. Again, my Discord is free. I do everything for free. I don't sell anything. I don't sell a course. I don't sell mentorship. I don't sell signals. I don't sell none of that stuff. Everything I do in trading, I do it for free because I make money off trading. I don't need to sell you anything, right? I'm not trying to be no guru. So, but I do want to do one-on-one coaching with random people from my Discord. So every Friday, once a week, I will pick one person from my Discord to do a one-on-one coaching call with me. That coaching call will be on a Saturday, and you will be able to pick whatever time you want to do that coaching call. So it could be any time of the day. It could be during the morning. It could be afternoon. It could be at night. I don't really care. Whatever time best suits you, you can do that one-on-one coaching call. Inside that one-on-one coaching call, you want to see more details about it, message me on TikTok. I will save the link to the Discord. And I'm actually pinning a comment. Where is it? I commented it in general chat if I can find it. Not that. Here we go. Let's pin it. Go to Discord, go in the general chat, go to the pin message, and then you will see all the details about the one-on-one coaching right away. And you don't gotta know anything about trading to be eligible to join the one-on-one coaching. You could be a complete beginner. It could be your first day ever learning anything about day trading, and I will go to the bare bones, complete basic stuff. If you're intermediate, we will go over there. Can I enter now? It's up to you. I'm showing you what I'm doing personally. It's up to you if you want to enter or not. This is not no shape or form financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. Of course, do your own research. I'm not a licensed accountant. All right. I'm just showcasing how I perceive and my perception of the market. But for me personally, I am actively in this trade. My trade is sitting in some drawdown right now. Let me do this. I'm actually in this trade now. So my trade is actively active. I'm sitting in a little bit of drawdown. So that's just me personally. If you want to take the trade, you could take it. But I'm not telling you to take it. It's up to you. I forgot what I was talking about before that. Toxic love story. Then I forgot I was talking about before that, bro. How to lose a trade? That's the question. You want to know how to lose a trade, right? That's what you do. Find any market that's bullish and sell it with no stop loss or no take profit. Can I sell now? Again, be fashion. That is completely up to you. If you want to sell, sell. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I don't give you financial advice. I'm just showcasing what I'm personally doing with my own money. And you could do what you want to do with your own money. If you want to copy me, that's completely up to you. I'm not telling you to copy me. This is not financial advice. Of course, do your own research and your own due diligence. I am not financially responsible for any decision that you make with your money. I'm just here to showcase how I perceive the market and how I trade personally. What time frame do you use? So I am a directional bias trader. I trade with the directional bias, break and retest, right? So I use the daily, 4 hour, and the 1 hour to determine my bias, whether I want to buy or sell for that entire day. And then I use a 5 minute for entries, and I trade off of 1 hour levels. So to put that in perspective, I look at the daily time frame, see if we're making new highs or new lows. Look at the 4 hour time frame, see if we're making new highs or new lows. Go to the 1 hour time frame, see if we're making new highs or new lows. I at least need the 4 hour and the 1 hour time frame to be doing the same thing. Are you confident with this trade? I'm confident with every trade. You know, my confidence doesn't change between the trades I take. I have unlimited confidence, like literally. Daily, I look at the daily time frame, see if we're making new highs and new lows. Go to the 4 hour time frame to see if we're making new highs and new lows. And I go to the 1 hour time frame to see if we're making new highs and new lows. I at least need the 4 hour and the 1 hour to be doing the same thing. So I need them time frames at least to be both making new highs or both making new lows. After that, I go to the 1 hour time frame. I mark off my current high, my previous high, and my current higher low. For a bullish market, as for a bearish market, I mark off my current higher low, my current low, my previous low, and my previous lower high. And I just wait for a break and retest of that area. So I wait for a break and retest of my current low, or I wait for price to retest my previous lower low. Then I look to take a sell in that same direction. In any instance that I have a 4 hour making new highs and a 1 hour making new lows, I would just wait and sit on my hand until that 1 hour is making new highs alongside the 4 hour already making new highs, and vice versa. If the 1 hour is making new highs and the 4 hour is making new lows, I would simply just wait for the 1 hour to shift structure or the 4 hour to shift structure to where they both go in the same direction. Then I use the 5 minute for entries. Would y'all want? Do y'all want to see me go over a trade breakdown that I took yesterday on yesterday's live stream? I could do that. Okay, are you gonna sell? Yes, I am gonna sell, Yanni. Where are you from? I'm from Philly, bro. Are you waiting for a confirmation? I'm already in this trade. I don't need a confirmation. I'm already in. I had a sell stop. So a lot of times I use pending orders with buy stops and sell stops. So I use a pending order, and my pending order did get activated. Do y'all want me to go over a trade breakdown, like of a trade that I previously took yesterday, to give you an example of how I trade, like what my strategy basis off of, or what? If not, just say no, and I won't do it. Yo, every time people who joining from my post, I have no idea what fucking post they're joining from, bro. I didn't even post nothing in a while. So are they joining from my old post or what post? Prince, thanks for the follower. Welcome to the stream. If anybody new and want to engage, bro, let me know what y'all trade or how long I've been trading. What's good, Briz? What do y'all trade? Do y'all trade futures? Do y'all trade NQ? Do y'all trade Forex? Do y'all trade options, stocks? And how long have y'all been trading? Me personally, I trade Forex mainly. I do trade NASDAQ as well and US 30, so a little bit of indices. And I've been trading for 4.5 years, going on 5 years. Damn, I didn't even get to the middle of my head yet, bro. Fuck, I'm only done the front. Damn, I'm gonna be able to be doing this shit all day. Oh, I'm tired. What zone did you trade off of? So I trade off of 1 hour levels. I would show you my level in a second. I'll go over this whole trade breakdown in a second. Hold on, let me make a call. My fucking nose itching, bro. Hello? You up? All right. All right, let's do a trade breakdown. So I start off on a daily. I'm gonna give you the whole rundown. Before I even get into the breakdown, personal capital or prop firm, both. Personal capital and prop firm. So let's get into the breakdown. So before we even get into the chart breakdown, I'm gonna tell you how I trade in diagram form. So I trade break retest with direction bias. So I look at the daily 4 hour, 1 hour time frame. So I look at the daily time frame, see if we make a new high or a new low. So say the daily give an impulse move up and create a new high, right? The 4 hour time frame, you see something like this happening. So let me know 4 hour bullish as well. Then I'll see the 1 hour time frame doing something like this. And this is the current price action, right? I will wait for this to go bullish. The 1 hour will go bullish alongside the 4 hour and the daily already being bullish. And I'll take a break and retest continuation, right? In a nutshell. So looking at the daily time frame, hold on. My fucking nose is itching, bro. Jesus Christ. Looking at the daily time frame, we're overall bullish. How do I know we're bullish? Because we're making a new high. But this new high over here ended up taking out a low. So I don't look at this like a significant low, but it does let me know that we are in a retracement phase of a daily time frame being bullish. So my sales is kind of trend to the daily. I know that and I understand that. Looking at our 4 hour time frame. Our 4 hour time frame is bearish though. Reason being, if you look at our 4 hour structure, what do we see here? We see clear higher highs and higher lows, some kind of consolidation here, and the expansion up, creating a new high that reacted off of this higher low right over here. Then price eventually came down, made a new low, taking out this low and taking out this low. This let me know that my 4 hour is now in bearish structure. Let me know that the daily is in a retracement phase, right? So now that my 4 hour, I know my 4 hours bearish. What I did was I waited for a retest, or I used a pullback, Fibonacci tool to measure the pullback. So I choose my fib, go from the highest point in the push to the lowest point in the push. I see where we are in this 0.50 or the discount of premium of a fib level. So my 4 hour is bearish. Then I go to the 1 hour time frame. So I look at the 1 hour time frame. What do I see? I see a impulse move up that took out previous highs to the left hand side, making our 1 hour bullish. Inside this expansion move up, we have a slowdown in price, meaning we have some potential reversals in this area. Looking at this 1 hour structure, what I see, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, equal highs, boom. A new shift in structure where for 1 hour going from now bullish to bearish. You also have a break of this previous higher low, a retest of this previous higher low, and a trend continuation. Inside this trend continuation, we also had a 1 hour closing below previous level of support. So this is my previous level of support. We have a 1 hour closing below that level. That is also a bearish engulfing candles, signaling a strong reversal pattern at this area. But not only are we reacting off of a 4 hour fib level, we also having a 1 hour shift in direction at this area, a break and retest of this previous higher low. Higher low on this bullish structure. Also, we have a 4 hour bearish engulfing that closed below previous support to the left hand side. And look at even more left, we have a lot of imbalance that price needs to fill. So the price is never going to go up forever or go down forever. It moves in waves like higher highs and higher lows. So even if it doesn't fill this whole entire move and just fills a good portion of it, even half of it, I'm still in deep profit at that point. So that's the overall sell idea. Then also, I said I enter on a 5 minute, drop down to the 5 minute time frame. I want to see on that retest which will be this retest that I'm looking at that happened back here, right? What are we doing on the retest? I need to see 5 minutes create higher highs and higher lows, lead it into the retest. So as you can see, I wanted to see this high get taken out first because this is I'm mostly in lower high. So this is the price action that I see now. Lower low, lower high, lower low, equal lows, a shift going bullish. Now we have a higher high, higher low, and a new higher high, right? This is the new price action that I see. If I move this off of the candlesticks, you will see this like this is a bullish market, right? If you just see this raw. Looking at this, I wanted to take sales off of this area. The reason why I didn't take sales off of this area because if I would have sold prematurely, prices easily just came down, created some more equal lows, and then reversed them and continue higher. So this made this setup a little less probable because we had a level that price could potentially reverse off of sitting right under it. So instead, to take the more conservative approach, I sacrificed getting a worse entry, but with a stronger confirmation. So it balances out. So instead of selling below this area, I waited for price to close and hold below this area on a 1 hour time frame, giving me that same sell, giving me the ideal sell. And I have a stop loss above these highs over here because technically this is my most recent lower high, with this being this lower low, lower high, new lower low. Anticipating that price could make a new low off of this area. So that's the trade. That's the whole trade idea behind this Euro JPY sell. Hopefully that makes sense. Any questions, comments, or concerns? Hopefully I didn't talk too fast too, because I got a habit of talking fast. So if I talk fast, let me know, and I'll try to slow down. Also, any trade that you see me take on screen, like here, I lock all my positions. So even trades from 2 weeks ago, you only trade London. So I primarily trade London. I may trade New York as well, but I primarily trade London. I'm not really a scalper. I'm looking for the move of the overall day, not necessarily looking for the move of the session. The thing about scalpers is they try to trade that intersection volume and catch the move of that session. But I don't really care about what's going on to the section. I sleep early. I go to sleep around like 7:30, 8 p.m. EST. But because I'm looking for the move of the overall day, not necessarily move of the session, I wait longer for trades. So sometimes I might not get a trade during London. Well, most of the time I do, because I have a variety of stuff I trade, not just one thing. So most of the time I get trade during London. But whenever everything looks trash, I would just not trade during that London, and I'll wait for it to set up for during New York. Then I'll take it during New York. Or if I do trade during London and something sets up for during New York as well, and like I just like it, I'll take it. Like fuck it. Then I'm in Cali. I'll be waking up at 5 a.m. So gee, that's better for you. I'm on the East, so I wake up at 1 a.m. But I primarily trade London session, but I will trade New York as well sometimes. But I wouldn't live trade New York. No USD setup, some volatility. So I don't based off of all these pairs you see on my watch list here, I trade what looks the cleanest. I trade whatever looks the cleanest. So with that being said, I prioritize the quality of the setup. I only take A+ setup. If the setup is not A+, I'm not taking it. It's just the reality of trading. Like if I'm putting my money behind something, I'm not going to take something that's less quality. Even if it's a B rated that's still a passing grade. If I have A+ opportunities, I'm going to always take the A+ opportunities. So I strictly take A+ setups. So if USD looks choppy or any other pair looks choppy, I just won't trade it. So I break down all these pairs here to my left-hand side. So y'all wasn't here in the beginning, but when I first started live, I broke down all of these pairs here and I ranked them on what's the highest quality setup versus what's the low quality setup. Then I bookmark the ones that's only high quality. And those are the ones I trade for that day or for that time. Can I see your Euro USD setup? Yes. The Euro USD is overall bearish. We're inside an overall choppy range. I wouldn't want to trade inside this range. Our 1 hour time frame and our 4 hour time frame are definitely bearish. But I will wait for price to break below this previous low to the left hand side because I don't want to participate inside this range. I would consider this a indecision level, meaning it hasn't, even though we're overall bearish, it hasn't showed any confirmation that we are going to continue to take this low out. I really want to sell at this area because I will be selling right into this level. Price could easily just come down and reject off of this level, as you can see it previously did, and then go higher. So this will be an unnecessary loss. I will wait for price to break out of this range into a new range and then trade that new range. So with this break and retest effect, down here, and then looking to the left hand side, we have clean candles looking left to target these lows down here. As far as buyers, I wouldn't want to buy, and even if price come down to this level and then show a reversal, I wouldn't want to buy here either, just because buyer is counter trend. So even if the setup looks good on paper, as far as like the way the candlesticks look, the pattern, all that stuff, even if it looks good on paper, just because it's not the directional bias of the overall time frame or the higher time frames, it's still a lower quality trade. It could be showing everything to the T: a bullish engulfing, a morning star, a reversal pattern, a market structure on a 5 minute, 1 minute. I don't give a fuck what it show you. If it's bearish on the higher time frames, it's still a lower quality trade. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So I really wouldn't want to buy this at all. Even if the setup was fucking beautiful, I wouldn't take it. Looking at our time frame, as you can see, we're making clear lower lows and lower highs. Looking at our 4 hour time frame, again, we're making clear lower lows and lower highs. Looking at our daily time frame, again, we're making clear lower lows and lower highs. So there is no buyers in sight. I will only look to take sell opportunities. Whenever I have a directional bias, I only look to take trades based off of that directional bias until the direction shifts. So being though we're making new lows on a daily, 4 hour and a 1 hour, I will only look for opportunities to sell. Even if price starts to retrace here and starts to continue higher, I still won't be looking for buys. I will be waiting for this to set up for sells to take them later on. Just because the sells are more pro trend. I don't want a piece of the pie. I want the whole pie. So even if the buys is counter trend and you can get a cool low 30, 40 points, but at the same time, it's setting up for an 80, 90, 100 point move later on. Why would you want to risk the 40 points if it's setting up to give you 120? Are you in your JPY? Yes, I am. So I'm in a couple trades. I'm in more than just your JPY. This is the trade I took today, but I took other trades yesterday that I'm still actively holding. So the trade that I took on live yesterday was this USD JPY trade back there. So I took this trade yesterday on live. I know a lot of niggas on TikTok be skeptical, so I can show you the before and after, being I actually first took the trade. So this was when I took it before live. So yeah, well, this is when I took it on live. I had a buy. I told you in the beginning, I used to buy stock and sell stock. I used a lot of pending orders. So this is the pending order. I was set a buy stop at a break at this high right over here. This was the pending order. Stop loss was below these lows. When you see the watermark in the background, USD JPY. That was the trade. This was my first TP getting hit, where I decided to partial out, and I'm looking at a scale in above this area. And then during the day, price ended up breaking out, continuing higher, and then we blew through that 250 area, which would be this area right over here, which was my second target. Then I had a runner. So this is the market right here. Also, before I got off live yesterday, I gave a gold trade. So just because even if I end the live, that doesn't mean I'm done trading. That just means I don't feel like sitting in front of my computer anymore, because again, I am an intraday trader. So I hold trades a little longer, on average 4 to 5 hours. So if I'm holding longer trades, then I don't need to sit here all fucking day. So even if I'm waiting for stuff, I'll probably be on here for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours maybe. But after that, I may still be trading throughout the day if the setup presents itself. That doesn't mean I'm going to sit here all fucking day. Like, that's not how it's going to go. So but whenever I do that, when I get off live, I will tell you, like, this is what I'm looking for on gold. This is what I'm looking for on NASDAQ 100, whatever it may be. But I'm on the end of the stream here. If I see this, if you in the live and you know how I trade, you would be able to pinpoint when I will execute. And you already see my levels, right? But before I got off live, I said on gold, I wanted to see price take this low out. I had this low marked up, and if price take this low out, I was looking to trade. So I ended up taking this trade as well. So I'm actually still in this trade, which is just going mad fucking slow. This was a trade from the beginning of the week, was just Tuesday. And I took this trade as well. I just closed this trade today. But right when I took this EJ trade, I closed this AUD USD trade just because price was sitting at this level and rejecting off the level for 12 hours, which was long as fuck. I don't normally hold trade for 12 hours. Like on average, I hold trade for 4 to 5 hours. Whenever I see shit start slowing down and just stalling, I would just close the trade at a small, like 1-to-1 or whatever it can be. I don't really care. But I'm not going to let this trade reverse on me and create equal lows. That doesn't make sense. But as far as the trade that I took today, this is the only trade I took today, but I took other trades. Well, I'm in other trades that I'm holding from yesterday. Do you move stop to break even? No, I don't stop to break even. I never stop to. I almost, well, not gonna say never stop to break even. I almost never stop to break even. I try not to stop to break even. I have a whole video on why I don't do stop to break even. But let's go on TikTok. My profile. So this video right over here, my risk management plan, give you a detailed explanation on why I don't go stop to break even. But in a nutshell, the reason why I don't go stop to break even is because let me pause the music or the ad so I could actually talk. The reason why I don't go stops to break even is because, first of all, let's talk about stop loss placement. Even after scaling out your first target, yes, I still don't go stop to break even. Now I'm going to tell you why. Your stop, ideally, the logic be, I don't know about just stop loss, but me personally, I place my stop loss in areas that invalidate my whole overall trade. So if I am bullish on the market and I'm anticipating that price is going to go higher for my entry, I'll place my stop loss where I think sellers are regaining control, where like I'm wrong about the market being bullish and it's now starting to shift bearish. Meaning, if my stop loss get hit, I'm anticipating that price will go lower than that specific point. So ideally, I wouldn't want to be in that trade anymore. As versus going to break even, I'm expecting price to continue from that area based off of my entry, right? So if price comes back to my entry, it doesn't mean I'm wrong about my directional bias. It doesn't mean price is no longer bullish. That just means price is giving a retracement to an overall bullish push. So price could easily come back to your entry and still be within your directional bias and continue lower. And now you're taking a break-even trade when ideally you missed out on the whole entire move. Like I said before, I'm trying to catch the whole move, not just a piece of the move. The reason I partial out is to manage my risk. I'm not partial out to take profits. I'm partial out to cover my back end on my risk. So hypothetically speaking, say price runs to a 1-to-1, right? It hits my 1-to-1. Hypothetically speaking, say I'm risking $1,000 on a trade, and price, meaning my stop loss is $1,000, my TP1 is $1,000. Stop loss being minus 1,000, TP will be plus 1,000. Say hypothetically speaking, price hits my TP1. Now it says floating $1,000 in profit, and I close half of my contract size or half of my lots at that TP1. I won't close the full 1,000. It will close half of that because I'm closing half of my size, which would mean it will secure $500 in profit, meaning I will still have $500 floating, right? Now, because I still have $500 floating, that new stop loss that was $1,000 in profit, well, in potential unrealized P&L, that stop loss would not be $1,000 risk anymore. It would now be $500 risk because I already previously secured $500. So hypothetically speaking, if price was to reverse off of after hitting my first target and overall just completely reverse and hit stop loss, it will say minus 500. But that minus 500 wouldn't really be 500 because I already secured 500. So the 500 I secured versus the 500 that's getting taken will just balance itself out and overall be an overall break-even trade. That allows me to stay in trade longer periods of time to catch the full move, all while minimizing my risk being a break-even trade instead of that winning trade turning into a loser, right? That's the thought process behind it. So now, that same scenario, say I take 50% off my position at a 1-to-1 risk reward. If price comes back to my entry and stops me out, it comes back to my entry and I did stop to break even. And now I will walk away with that trade with I made 0.5%. I made $500. Instead of the 1K, I secured 500 and then I got broke even. Then that trade ends up running to a 1-to-4, a 1-to-5 risk reward. I just missed out on another 2.5 to 3K on potential profits that I already planned on that target being hit, just because I was scared to hold stop loss, when ideally stop loss was placed at an area that I thought invalidated the whole trade idea itself. So now I just cut my win short just because I was scared of price coming back to entry. So to find a median between that, I'm like, okay, let me take partials out at a 1-to-1 and take parts out of that area. And that way, if price does still hit stop loss, I don't really lose anything, but I don't make anything either. So it's overall being break even. So my risk is covered, but I'm also able to maximize on my gains as well and have big fat ass runs. So I found a middle ground that way. But if you want to like watch, if you still don't understand what I'm trying to say, watch this video right over here, where on my TikTok where it says my risk management plan or whatever. My risk management plan, yeah. So I use my partials as a risk management plan, not necessarily as a profit taking strategy. What do you think about GBP JPY? GBP JPY, I was anticipating that price could reject this area and continue higher, But as far as GBP, JPY, I would look to take bots. If you don't get a rejection here or a 5-minute shift instructor here off of this level, then price continue down. I wouldn't do nothing on it. If price does reject the area, you can have some buys here. If you see a 5-minute lower low, lower highs form, and then the internal structure shift on the 5-minute time frame, you go approaching to the 1 hour and 4 hour already being bullish. As you can see, a 4 hour took out this high over here and made a new high. Now we have a retracement phase. Again, a 1 hour time frame as well took out these highs over here, and now we have a retracement phase pulling back into the previous high that we just took. So I would anticipate that this give us some kind of rejection in this area and then a straight continuation. If it doesn't happen or you miss this opportunity, you could take a buy above this area as well. As far as selling, I wouldn't sell below this area just because this is counter to the overall 4 hour being bullish and the 1 hour being bullish at the same time. If you want to take sales, I wouldn't take sales until the 4 hour and the 1 hour both go bearish, and then you ask yourself, where does the 4 hour and 1 hour go bearish at? Both of those time frames go bearish below the start of the push that created that new high. If this is the new high and this is the start of the push, I wouldn't take sales until we come back below that area. Then if you look to the left hand side, below this area, you have clean range to fill looking left. What's the biggest drawdown you've been in this year's risk reward wise? One to one. Like, I don't, you talking about as far as money or like risk reward? 1%. I'm gonna say 1%. I don't risk more than 1%. Whoa, I'm lying. I may risk 1.5%, maybe 2%. No, like ours. So yeah, your risk reward is determined by the drawdown. So your R's will still just be 1 R because this stop loss is what determines what the reward is when it comes to R to R. But technically, if you're looking at stop loss, it's technically just an R. So 1 R technically. But as far as money wise, I'm gonna just say 1%. That's your answer because 1%. Well, actually, I did bend a little bit more deeper than that. Probably 2% maybe. I don't risk more than 2% per trade. Depending on how aggressive I am. But it don't get no higher than 2%. 2% is like my max allocated risk. But 90% of the time, I'm risking 1%. Literally, that's 95% of the time. I'm risking 1% per trade. Yeah, I never lost more than 2% on one given trade. Now I lost more than 2% in a week or in a month. Never, but at one single trade, nah, never lost more than 2%. Oh, okay. Oh, so on my overall account balance, so my deepest drawdown I've been on the overall account. Okay, so you're not talking about one specific trade, you're talking about on the whole entire account. Okay, I got you. This year, April I was about 5% in drawdown. April was my worst month. That's my only losing month all year. I lost in April. April, my net P&L was minus 5%. So I got cooked in April. Not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm real disciplined when it comes to risk management. My risk management plan doesn't go. My risk management plan is deeper than just how much I risk per trade. My risk management plan is very, very, very strategic. Like, I take 1 to 2 trades a day. If I'm depending on how I'm feeling or how aggressive I am, I might take 3. If I'm feeling real good and the setup just looks too good to pass up on, I might take 3. But if I win my first trade, I don't really look for a second one. If it presents itself, I'll take it, but I don't really look for a second one. But with that being said, I only I lose 3 trades a week, max. So on a monthly basis, if the worst month possible, max, I only lose 12 trades a month based off of my risk management plan. If I lose 3 trades in a single week, I will cut my week short. I don't give a fuck when those trades happen. They can happen the same day. They can happen 2 days spread out. It could be I lose 2 trades on Monday, 1 trade on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You will not catch me live trading. You will not catch me trading at all. If I lose 2 trades on Sunday market open, and I lose Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I will not trade. I could win Monday, win Tuesday, lose Wednesday, lose Thursday, and lose Friday, then my week is done. Like, so no matter when those losses occur, if I lose 3 times total for that whole entire week, I simply just won't trade for the remainder of the week. And that protects my capital. Because trading is about longevity. You got to protect your capital. So let's say, hypothetically speaking, the week starts, I lose my first 3 trades of the week, I lose all of them. No matter what day it is, I lose all of them. I take no one trade that week. I cut that week short and be minus 3% in drawdown. Going into the next week, I will be in new price action. Like, say price is here for that week. Say I just take 3 losses right over here in this chart. Like, I'm getting cooked in this chart. Hypothetically speaking, I'm getting cooked in this chart. When I come back the next week, price is not going to be here because price is still moving as the week is going on. Even though I'm not trading it, price is still going to be moving. So that by the time I come back the next week, I'm going to be in a different range, a different price action. There will be new highs, new lows, different levels of support, different levels of resistance, things of that nature. So ideally, I will be in a new space or a new area of price, meaning I'm not trading that same price action that I was getting cooked in, right? Not only that, it's easy to recover 3% in drawdown. But if I'm overall getting cooked here and I lost 3%, I'm not going to keep trying to make back the 3% I lost, putting myself in potentially putting myself in a deeper and deeper hole by trying to revenge what I already lost. I would just simply take that 3% loss on the chin and come back the next week because it's easy to make 3%. I can make that next week. I can make 5% trading new price action or cleaner structure, things of that nature, instead of trying to force trades in this chop and getting fucking cooked. So that alone protects my capital on a risk management aspect of trading. I'm really, really, really big and strict on risk management itself. Hopefully that made sense. What broker do you recommend? I don't recommend any broker because I'm not affiliated with any broker. So you're not about to tell me I recommended a broker to you and that broker did some fuck shit to you in the back end and then blame me, right? I don't recommend any broker. I will tell you what broker I use specifically, but I'm not giving it to you as a recommendation. This is just what I use, and based off my experience with them, I haven't had any issues, but I'm not affiliated with any brokers. I trade with a broker called Coinex. So it's COINEXX. It is an unregulated broker, but they haven't given me any problems. So this is what the broker website looked like. If it don't look like this, that's not the broker I'm using. But for my personal account, this is the broker that I use. Again, I don't sell anything. I don't sell no course. I don't sell no mentorship. I don't sell none of that shit. For me, I don't sell signals. I trade live every day. Every shit I take on live. So I don't need selling signals will be a fucking scam to make people paying for signals. But in reality, they can just come to live and get them for free, right? So I don't sell anything. So there are fake accounts of me out there on Instagram, TikTok, and Discord that are not me. So if anybody try to get, just a disclaimer, anybody try to give y'all anything, sell y'all anything that's mine, don't buy it because I don't sell shit. I don't gatekeep nothing either. So if you got anything you want to ask me based off of how I trade, my risk management plan, my psychology, how I get over losses, anything like that, like I don't sell shit. You can ask me anything on the YouTube chat for free. I will give you the raw reality of it. I try to be as transparent as possible when it comes to trading. I've been trading for almost 5 years. I've been consistently profitable for the past 2 years. So when it comes to like brokers or prop firms or stuff like that, like I would tell you what I'm using personally, but take that with a grain of salt. I'm not going to gatekeep it. I don't gatekeep shit. Like the way you see me trade on live, I don't have a different strategy for when I trade off stream or a different strategy that I teach in the VIP or whatever it may be. Like nigga, the way I trade on the live charts is the way I trade even when I'm off stream. If I wasn't live trading right here, right now, I would be trading the same way. And any period, any like trade you see like this on the screen, I'm probably in it 90% of the time, unless I put on the chart like buy stop not activated yet, or I'll put not my trade, paper trade, like just like for like sometimes I may put a position up on the chart just as like let me see how this play out type deal to see what would happen if I would have gotten that trade idea. But and I also don't delete my position. So any position that I take from weeks on in the past, I don't delete them. Whenever I come to do my chart for breakdown, I will lock my position and I will just press the trash can, delete everything else, but my position stays like that. So if I go on any other pair that I've previously traded, like GJ, I think the last GJ trade I took was back here. So I took a GJ buy here, a GJ sell down here. UJ, this was yesterday's trade on UJ back here. I took a UJ buy back here. I took a UJ sells down here. I took a UJ loss right here. Took a cool 1-to-1 win right here. But I don't delete any of my positions. The reason why I don't delete any of my positions is because I use them for teaching points. Whenever somebody said breakdown, like you want a chart breakdown or something like that, I reference something that I already did. Not that way I'm not referencing something like a random point in price. Shit like that. So like gold, I took this gold sell. I'm in this gold sell right now. I took this gold buy. I got cooked right here on this gold sell. Took this gold buy. I got break even right over here. Another gold sell win. I got cooked right here as well. Even the losses, like I don't delete the losses. I got cooked here as well. You want to see NAS 100? As you see, there's a lot of gap in between, like from when I trade it versus when I don't trade it, because I focus on the quality of the trade. So I don't trade the same thing every single day. If I see other things in my watch list that's higher quality, I would just trade that and miss out on these opportunities, things like that. But I got cooked here on NAS 100. I got a nice win right here on NAS. I got a nice win right here on. Oh, actually, this was break even. Actually, this wasn't break even. This was like a 1.5% trade. It didn't reverse. So I got this win right here on NAS. I got this win right here. I got this win right here. And then I'm missing something. I'm missing them NAS sales. Oh no, here we go, right here. I'm not missing. I just zoomed out. I took 2 sales right over here on NAS. This trade I did was actually on TikTok. But I use them as teaching purposes. Like when when I say you want me to break down the trade I previously took, I would just go back on a pair that I actually took a trade on, and then I'll go back to reference it. You swing trade or day trade. So on average I hold trades from 4 to 5 hours. Sometimes I hold trades longer than that just because I hold runners. So I don't I don't close my trades. I let my trades tick me out at stop loss. But I chose stop loss and profit after it goes up a significant amount. So for example, this USD JPY trade, or I will manually close the trade if it starts to look sketchy. Then I'll manually close it. But most of the time I don't manually close. Or try not to manually close. But like for this trade right over here, this was yesterday's trade. I'm still in this position. I'm holding a fat ass runner. Even though my TP is here, like on screen, this is not my actual TP. This is just my next area that I was still. After this area gets hit, I would choose stop loss even higher. So first my stop loss was down here. As price came and hit my first target, which was right here, I left my stop loss. Then price hit my second target. Once price hit my second target up here, I trailed my stop loss from being down here to being right here. And that price is broke above this area. I didn't trail my stop loss right here. So eventually I will get taken out my full position, but I'm partial out as each TP get hit. If this TP get hit, I close 50%. This TP get hit, I close 50% or 25%. This TP get hit, I close 25%, so on and so forth, until price eventually decides to hit my stop loss, which is in profit. Then it will liquidate the whole entire position. But as far as that's why it says on average, that's why I say like I hold trades for longer periods of time, because I hold them until I try to milk them for whatever it gives me until it eventually takes me out or hit my stop loss and profit. But as it's going up on the whole way, I'm partialing out until my partials get small enough until like it's like I'm out to just close full at that point. Hopefully that makes sense. What's the difference between a regulated and an unregulated broker? Regulated brokers have more rules and restrictions. That's why they have more like regulations that they have to abide by. Unregulated broker could be an overseas broker or offshore broker, and you could deposit the money and request withdrawal, and they not pay you out, give you some bullshit exclusion. There's nothing you can do about it. With a regulated broker, you can take them to court, something like that. So unregulated brokers are more risk. That's why you don't want to put your money inside an unregulated broker that you don't trust or stuff like that. Or you don't want to put too much money in an unregulated broker. Like for people that's trading like massive accounts, like in the 6 figures or even in 5 figures. I wouldn't even put 5 figures, well, the high 5 figures in the unregulated broker. At that point, just go regulated. But the difference is the unregulated brokers give you higher leverage. So for regulated broker, you might get a 1 to 10 leverage. For unregulated broker, you get a 1 to 100, 1 to 500, shit like that. Crazy leverages, so you can scale up faster. With unregulated brokers. Where you at? What time there? Look at the bottom right of your screen. It's 5:06 a.m. I'm supposed to get off at 4:30, but I'm lucky having fun right now. I got 10K. Where do I put it? It's up to you where you want to put it at, bro. Yeah, unregulated is better for small accounts because you get more leverage. And if you get scammed on a small account, it's a small account anyway, so it's not going to be too big of a deal. Right? If an offshore broker tries to deny you $200 payout, like it's only $200, like what's the big deal? Even though it's $200, you probably fucking need it, but it could be a lot worse. And the risk to reward potential is insane on unregulated brokers because you can scale faster because you get higher leverage. So yeah, so if they fuck you over, it's not so bad. Yeah, exactly, that's a good way to put it. With 7-1-10 reg, you're gonna lose it if you throw it somewhere. Get a funding game. So this is why funded count. This is why prop firms are so fucking successful. Prop firms are so successful because they make money. They don't make money off the traders that's passing accounts, right? Or like Top Step. They don't make money off the people that's, well, they probably do make money, but they don't get the large portion of their money from the people that's getting A book on their trades. There's a difference between A booking and getting A booked and getting B booked. There's a big difference between that. A lot of new traders don't know the difference between A booking and B booking. Because I've been in the game for a long time, I know the difference. B booking meaning even if your account says live, you're still not trading live. Your money is not getting added to the whole pool of liquidity in the actual live markets, even if it says live. The broker or the prop firm could still be B booking your shit. Even if you deposit your actual money in a personal live account, you still will be getting B booked based off of that offshore broker. Shit like that. A booking is when your money is actually being added to the liquidity pool. So but they don't. Prop firms not making the large portion of their money off of the people that they are A booking, right? They're making money off of the people that's buying challenges and are fucking failing. No, they're not making money off of the fees either because they're not A booking. You're not getting A book in the first place, so they're not even charging you fees. They just say fees as a on screen, but you're not getting A book either. Top stick A or B book. So with Top Step, you eligible to get A book after you make 3 consecutive payouts. So some prop firms give you rules before you get A book, and they will send you an email like, yeah, you be consistent. We want to A book you and give you access to a live account, whatever, with that money. And they're not gonna give you access to a live account, but they will copy trade your trades to a real account that's actually getting A book. But they only do that to the people that make consecutive payouts on that account. So I think for Top Step it's like 3 consecutive payouts. Then they will copy trade your trades to an actual live account, and then it will be considered A book. But so it depends on what prop firm it is, but that's how it goes with Top Step. But they don't make their money off of the people that's A book that they're A booking. They're making their money off of people that's failing challenges. But people come in the market like this guy Gato with 10K. Instead of putting it into a live account, they want to go prop firm route. How you suggested. The problem with that is you buying prop firm accounts, not even knowing if you could pass the prop firm yet. That don't make sense. It don't matter if you buying a prop firm account and if you still just gonna fucking blow it. Blowing the money within prop firms and blowing money of your own personal account is no difference because you still blowing fucking money. So it doesn't fucking matter. Before you're taking prop firm challenges, you should already prove to yourself that you have what it takes to pass a prop firm. That way, it will make the prop firm route a lot easier for you to pass. So this is what I recommend to people that's new or just trying to get into the prop firm space. If you got 10K, take a small portion of the 10K, not the whole, not even demo. I don't recommend demoing at all to nobody. Even if it's your very first time trading, don't fucking demo. Because demo hurt. This is my personal opinion. I personally think demo hurts you more than it helps you. Because trading is not about chart work. Chart work is just 5% of the game. Anybody can go on a chart and mark it up, right? Technical analysis is not the hard part of trading. There are hundreds of different ways to trade, and all of them work. Just depends on who is trying to apply what they're being taught. So there's no one way to trade. So because the trading is so dynamic and there's a lot of different ways to trade, chart work is not the hard part. The hard part is all in your head with managing emotions, fear, greed, FOMO, over trading, risk management. That's the hard part of trading. And it's inevitable, right? Anybody can mark up a chart, but it's about being confident in that chart that you just marked up, not taking too many trades in the same entire day, not taking 14 trades a day, not losing 10% and like shit like that. That's the hard part of trading. And as a new trader coming into trading, everything is so new to you. You want to test out what you just learned just to see if it actually works as a new trader. So that's why it's easier for new traders to FOMO and get greedy because they're new. And demo trading just makes you greedy even fucking worse as a new trader. Just because demo trading, you might demo trade with a 50K account, you may demo trade with a 100K account, and you're getting unrealistic expectations off of an account size that you don't even have that kind of money. So you may be demo trading for a month. You see you making 5K, 10K, 3K a trade, 2K a trade on a 100K account on a demo. Then you go deposit $500, $200, and you expecting to make money off of $200. And in reality, because you've been seeing that on a demo, you think that's how this shit gonna go on your personal money. Now you over leveraging, now you over risking things of that nature because you feel like you got what it takes because you just did it on demo. But in reality, demo didn't teach you how it feels to actually win and lose because you know you can't really rip all that money. So it's not teaching you the emotions behind trading. Again, the emotional part is the actual hard part. If you could lock the hard part in first, it's going to make everything else easier. So I don't even recommend demo to people. I say open a live account with money that you can afford to lose because 9 times out of 10, you are going to lose it. It's inevitable. Most likely you're going to lose it. But you're shortening the learning curve when it comes to trading because you're experiencing the hard shit up front. You get through right into the fire. You know what it feels like to lose $10. You know what it feels like to lose $5. You learn what it feels like to lose $20 on any given trade. Knowing that that's your actual money that you're losing, not a fucking simulated capital, it is different. Like when I was trading demo, now I'm not saying that because I came in the market and straight trading live. I didn't come in the market straight trading live. I came in the market trading demo as well. But what I know now, I wish I would have never traded demo because nigga, I was trading demo, getting in the shower with no stop loss set, coming out the shower 15 minutes later to up 1200. And then when I started those habits, those small habits that I have from trading demo, unconsciously transferred over into my live trading, and I was taking trades with no stop loss set, doing other shit, playing the game, shit like that. All because that's what I was doing with demo. Because it was working on demo, I thought I could do it in the actual live market, and it didn't work like that. So even if you have 10K to trade with, don't, as a new trader, don't put the whole 10K in a prop firm. But don't just go allocate your money into prop firms, right? Well, this challenge. Because you don't even know you can pass the challenge yet. Don't even do that. You're going to fail and fucking anyway, right? And don't put the whole 10K in the trading account either, because again, you're going to lose it any fucking way. Most likely. Instead, break that 10K down into do 500 first. And then if you blow the 500, then you deposit another 500. Shit like that. Feel me? And then on that $500, you're not looking to make money on that $500. You're not looking to turn that 500 to 1K. You're not looking to turn that 500 to 5K. You're not looking to turn that 500 to 10K. You're looking to just build consistency with $500. 1%. That's it. 1%. You're not looking to make withdrawals off of $500. You look 1% $500 is $5. Try to make $5 a trade. You're not looking to buy food. You're not looking to pay your bills off of that $500 account. You're just looking to build consistency. Once you can make 1% on $500 consistently, and now you're looking at it, you made 20%. Now 5 times 20, 100. You made that $500 now $600. But and ideally you made 20%. You take that same approach that same system that you already been doing with your personal money, and then you apply that system that you already have proven to be profitable, and then you transfer over to the prop space. A lot of people is fucking up in trading because they don't have the system that to apply to the prop firm. They go into the prop firm trying to build a system and then go and try to take the system to the live trading space, but they don't even have the system up front. So now you set up a recipe for disaster. So what I recommend to people do, start a small account, $200, $300, $500, whatever. And don't look to flip that account. Don't look to make money or live off of that account. Looking to just build consistent gains on a percentage basis with that small account. With that percentage, and also follow the prop firm rules that you would have to follow on that account. So if you're looking to buy a top step account, go over the top step evaluation rules, read over them. Look at what the profit target is. Look what his max daily profit is. Look what his max drawdown is. Look to see if you have a consistency rule. Things like that. Look to see if you could trade news, and then apply those same rules to your personal account. Once you hit that profit target on your personal account consistently, like, okay, if the profit target is 10% or 8%, let's see, try to make 10% 3 times. So you turn that $500 to $600, then turn that $600 to $720, then turn that $720 to $840, so on and so forth. And then once you do that 3 months consecutively to like, okay, I made 10%, 3 months, okay, now you know you got what it takes to pass up actual profit accounts with no critiquing to your strategy because you already did it 3 months in a row. Now, all you have to do is just take that same approach that you have with your own personal account, apply that over here to the platform space, and nothing changes. You don't have to adjust your mental state. You don't have to adjust your risk management. You don't have to adjust the way you trade because you already did it. You just got to redo it again, just on the platform space. And if you so happen to fail the first challenge, it's okay. Do it again because you already proved to yourself mentally. You're already confident that you have what it takes to do it. You're already confident because you did it for yourself already. And that makes the whole platform space a lot easier for newer traders if you do it for yourself first. Hopefully all that makes sense. Speaking of your live account, I have a live account. I just don't show my live account on stream. I feel like day trading, you have to have a guide stop loss and like a decent account. No, it's not even that, bro. You just have to have consistency with doing the same thing every single day. Like literally every single day, I come on the chart, I take the same strategy, mark the same levels, same execution, same everything. Win or lose. I don't give a fuck if I win or lose. I'm going to do the same thing I did the day before. I could lose 3 trades in a row right now. And I'm going to come back next week and do the same thing I did when I lost those 3 trades in a row. Because nothing changes. At the end of the day, trading is a probability game. It's all about probability. So losses are completely generated randomly. And every person that has a 71%, they take 3 losses out of 10 trades. Every person that has 61%, they take 4 losses out of 10 trades, right? That doesn't mean them 4 losses are going to be at the end of the trade, at the end of the 10 trades. That doesn't mean that 4 losses are going to be in the middle of the trades, 10 trades. That doesn't mean the 4 losses are going to be at the beginning of the trades. They are completely given random. You could take those 4 losses up front and then win the next 6 trades and still be profitable. You can take the 4 losses in the middle and then win the next couple of trades and still be profitable. You can take all the 4 losses at the end. That doesn't mean your strategy doesn't work, or that doesn't mean you're unprofitable. You just approach the lose streak. It's a part of the win percentage. So having that consistency and the discipline to don't let the losing trades affect you after you already proven yourself that strategy that you're trading is actually profitable, just keep doing it over and over again and refine it. Small tweaks. Don't make major adjustments. Do small tweaks. Small tweaks and sample size. That's it. Sample size and just making small tweaks and then seeing how that tweaks. The small steps is what give you big distance. Like I'm not going to go from the top of the steps down the step to 1 step. But over time, as I'm making a small adjustment, step after step after step after step, making them small adjustments, I'm eventually get to the bottom of the steps and have that strategy that I want. Don't be a day trader, you will lose. Yeah, don't be a day trader, you will lose, bro. Exactly what he said. If you're a bitch, if you're not a real man, don't be a day trader. I'm Marco Job. I'm down 3K since yesterday. Nvidia dropped from 185 to 173. Hell, that's a part of being down, bro. You want to spread some drawdown. It's just about how you manage your drawdown. No emotions in no. You're right. Yeah, that's a 100%. Should I sell? Selling is completely up to you, bro. I'm not here to give financial advice. I'm just here to showcase how I perceive the markets. For some reason, I'm more comfortable trading on platforms. I don't know what it is. Yeah, you more comfortable trading on platforms because you know it's not your real money. You know, it took a small fee to get access to that capital. And you know, and once you pass it, all it takes is 1 payout and then you'll recoup what you lost. That's why you're more comfortable with trading platforms. That's just the reality of it. But think about how much easier it will be if you were comfortable trading your own money. How much more of a mental strain platforms wouldn't even put on you at all. I don't give a fuck about platforms. I give a fuck about them because I use platforms capital payouts to fund my personal accounts, right? And to scale capital. So on that aspect of trading, I like platforms. But as far as blowing accounts, I don't give a fuck about it. I can just buy another one. Like, so what? I could fail 5 challenges right now and I pass 1 and get a payout. I recouped all 5 of those losses. And that safety net is what gives so many people confidence in platforms. But in reality, they end up failing more than 5 challenges. Next thing you know, they're 20, 30 challenges deep. And that 1 payout, no more will no longer recoup all of those 20, 15 challenges that you just fucking lost. So at a point, it's like, okay, if you done failed too many now, that 1 payout ain't gonna cover it. But for me, like my challenge pass success rate is pretty high. So even if I do fail a challenge, 9 times out of 10, probably like it's a 70% chance the next challenge I take, I'm going to pass it. Just because my losing streaks don't last long. And it takes long for me to fail a challenge. Like you won't see me blowing an account in a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks. I won't even blow it. It may even take me a month to pass the account, but it's okay. On average, I target 5% a month. Sometimes some months I have more than 5%. Some months I have less than 5%. Some months I go red. Right? It's the reality of trading. But at the same time, with that being said, if I average 5% a month, it may take, and I have my challenge I'm taking has a 10% profit target. It may take me 2 months to pass the challenge, which is okay. I'm not in no rush. I got other money coming in from my personal account and the other prop firms that I'm already funded with. So I'm not in no rush to pass a prop firm account. So if it takes me 2 months to pass an account, so fucking be it. I don't need to pass the account the same week because I'm not itching for a payout or itching for the funding. That putting that mental burden on yourself, like, oh, I need to get this account right now because I can't buy another one. I need to get this account right now because I need to pay for this, whatever it can be. I need the extra money. That's a mental burden, and that starts to make you over the risk, over leverage. See shit that's not really there on the charts. Shit like that. But for me, I don't. My account pass rate is already pretty high, and I'm patient. I'm hella patient. If it take me a whole month or 2 months to pass an account challenge, so fuck what, bro. I'd rather take 2 months to pass it than fail it in 2 weeks. Not gonna lie. I'm stay here till 5:30. I'm getting off. I'm supposed to get off an hour ago, but I started having fun talking and shit. So I'm gonna stay here to 5:30 and I'm off this bitch though, because I'm hungry as fuck. I still didn't eat breakfast yet, nigga. I'm starving. Anybody that's new to the TikTok live, thank you for the 24 followers that we just got this live. To the 30, shout out to all 30 people that's in here though. We low key started going crazy. But if y'all new, I live trade on YouTube as well. Not only do I live trade on TikTok, I live trade on YouTube. So if it's something that I went over on this live stream that you missed, like as far as in the beginning or something like that, or you want to like if I said something that stuck with you, but you want to re-go over it, stuff like that, go over to the YouTube where it's Tradeaholic FX. I live trade here as well. As you can see, I'm currently live. But just click on the live tab, and any of my past live streams on TikTok that you may miss or that you have missed, you can rewatch the VOD on YouTube. So because I can't live save like TikTok lives on TikTok, but all of these trades all of these lives that I do on TikTok are on YouTube as well. If you like want to rewatch them or whatever the case may be, they are all here, right? And I've been live trading for a while. I could scroll down and go back to 3+ years of live trading, to be honest. Like if we keep going, and I'm not telling you to do this, but you will see how my strategy evolved from how I used to trade versus how I trade now. My strategy definitely evolved. So my first live trade video was 3 years ago. Also, I just started this week. This is my first week doing it. Once a week, I will be. Are you going to search adding positions? No, why would I have to search adding positions? I don't even know what you mean by that. Once a week, I will be doing one-on-one coaching, right? Completely free, right? Again, I said in the beginning, I don't sell anything. I will be doing one-on-one coaching completely free once a week with one random person. In order to be eligible for that one-on-one coaching once a week for that one random person, you have to be in my Discord community. My Discord community is free as well. So if you want to join my Discord community, send me a message on TikTok Live. Send me a message on TikTok. I will shoot you the link to join my Discord, and I will be picking one random person that wants to join, that wants to be in the poll to get selected for one-on-one coaching. I will be picking one person every Friday, so I will be picking somebody today. I'm going to wait till later on in the day to pick somebody. Inside that one-on-one coaching, we will go over live chart reviews of your wins and your losses just to get an idea on how you trade. We would we would do a breakdown of your strategy and try to find areas to simplify it to make it a little bit easier. I will help you build a trading routine and a trading journal. I'll give you my exact approach to trading support and resistance. With breakouts, I will give you a mindset and discipline advice for when it comes to entries, patience, emotional control, how to manage wins, how to manage losses, how to capitalize on gains, how to keep your runners running, shit like that, confidence. And you also have a segment to where you can ask me anything that, like if something that I didn't clear up or something that you were just wondering about, and if I got the answer to it, I'll give you the answer to it. So details on this will be in my Discord as well. It will be the pinned comment inside the general chat room. So if that's something you're interested in, just shoot me a message on TikTok. I will send you the Discord link. And the live call will be on a Saturday. So if you are selected for the one-on-one coaching, it will be happening on a Saturday, and it could be any time of the day you pick. It could be in the morning, it could be in the night, it could be in the middle of the day. I don't really care. It's going to be on Saturday, so I'll be free anyway. Yeah, so that's that. But I'm going to stay on here for about 3 more minutes, and I'm getting off here. Are you going to search scaling positions or add-up positions? Buy or loss, boss? What I'm in right now, I am in sales on Euro JPY. This is the trade I took earlier. So I'm actually still in this position. So finally seeing some profit here. We wasn't drawing at first, but now we're finally seeing some profit. Again, I don't go live to like try to tell you what to do. I just go live to showcase what I'm actively doing in the markets and just give my perspective. This is not in no shape or form financial advice. I'm not responsible for any losses or potential gains you take. If you win a trade that I take, if you take a trade that I take, you don't owe me anything. If you lose a trade that I take, I don't owe you shit either. Right? This is not financial advice. I'm not an accountant. Of course, do your own research when it comes to where you want to put your money at. But I'm live trading just to showcase my perception, how I perceive the markets and what I'm showcasing my actual journey and what I'm actually doing in real time. That's about it. I'm not a financial advisor. Let's see how gold played out. I wonder see if gold's still selling off. Gold giving a little retracement, sell it. Like this is gold shit taking too long. Like I want to close this bitch. I fuck around, just close that break even and say fuck it. So when somebody asked earlier, do I be chilling at the break even? When I said not too much. Sometimes I do though. Like this will be an area where I will go break even because like what the fuck is this? How long have I been in this trade and it's barely fucking moving? No volume. Look at all these doji candles all over here, like small body candles. Like, come on, bro. I don't want to be in this no more. Same thing with this AU trade that I took back here. Even though it's still continuing down, I closed down here just because it was like going too slow in this area. So this GJ positions right here failed, even though I didn't take it. This level failed overall. So good thing I didn't take this. We avoided a loss here. UJ pretty much didn't move since I've been here. And this is the only trade we got so far. See what anything else, have anything else. The GU, so Chris, you eating on the GU sell you got. The GU breakout played out. Didn't get a retest, so I wouldn't have taken this trade, but the breakout did play out. Look at US 30. Oh wait, not looking at US 30. Not looking at the NAS 100 either. NZD-USD never gave a pullback, so this may be the next ideal on NZD-USD. Euro USD still consolidating, and I didn't want to trade these at all. So today was pretty slow, pretty fucking slow. All right, it's 5:30. I'm off here. Shoot me a message on TikTok if you want to join the Discord and be eligible to join my one-on-one coaching call. I do live chat on YouTube as well. If you want to go over to the YouTube to like watch a buy or watch the past broadcast, if you missed the stream or you want to revisit something that I talked about during this live, do that on YouTube. At Tradaholic FX. That's your boy Tradaholic, and I'm out, chat. Peace. I'll catch you tomorrow. Wait, not tomorrow. It's Friday. Oh, Saturday I will be back testing. Not back testing. FX replay. So I will be doing FX replay on Saturdays as well. So if you want to join the live on Saturday, I will do FX replay, and we can do some trading battles, right? If you want to join the trading battles and trade against me to see if you could hit the profit target before me, like as a competition, join it. Let me know, and we can do that in the chat. But it's your boy Tradaholic, and I'm out, chat. Peace. Holy fuck, we just cooked on TikTok, chat. You got 30 new followers again. It's 2 days back to back. We got 30 new followers on TikTok. All right, Chris. Appreciate it. Appreciate everybody stopping by the YouTube chat. Shout out to my nigga KD, bro. I ain't never seen KD talk this much in the chat. I ain't gonna lie. His dad be over there playing Warzone. But shout out to Oliver too. I think you from the TikTok chat, but you transferred over to the YouTube chat. So shout out to my nigga Oliver too. And Chris, you know you OG, bro. You've been around for like over a year now, bro. So you know you OG, my nigga. But I'm out of here, and I'm gonna hold this trade. I'm gonna partial out at 1-to-1. If anybody in the YouTube chat took this trade, I'm gonna park out the trade at a 1-to-1 and hold the runner to see where this runner could run. We do have news coming in during New York session, so be mindful of that. But I'm looking to see if price can come down here to take these lows down here at 169.671. Other than that, that's about it really. It's your boy Traderholic.